Hey everybody, Ines here and welcome to this video. Today we're going to discuss the fact that DeepSeek is apparently the most hated company right now in the world. Yes, you heard it right. We have so many countries banning or planning to ban it right now. For example, we have Australia, Taiwan, Italy. These three countries have already banned DeepSeek. In the future, it might be possible, it's already been advised from USA. And we have Belgium, France, Ireland, South Korea and India. But why is that? Check this article out and we are going to dive a little bit into this issue. So this is from ABC News, and as you can see, DeepSeek coding has the capability to transfer users' data directly to the Chinese government. It was already been speculated in the past days. The fact that DeepSeek might have tight ties with the Chinese government and could leak user data to it. If you check this article out, we can read it. DeepSeek, the explosive new artificial intelligence tool that took the world by storm. Yeah, that's true. Has code hidden in its programming, which has the built-in capability to send user data directly to the Chinese government. At least experts told the ABC News. And who are these experts? We're going to check that out very soon. This is just explaining about DeepSeek. Of late, Americans have been concerned about the ByteDance, the China-based company behind TikTok, which is required under Chinese law to share the data it collects with the Chinese government. So, and this is obviously for the US population, but every country, especially countries like the one that have already banned it, like Italy, Australia or Taiwan, were very concerned about it, and the official government officials have been already stopped from using it because it's basically like giving all your privacy data to the Chinese government. The experts have found that with DeepSeek there is actually the possibility of a direct path to the PRC hidden in its code. Saranai, CEO of Europe Security, I hope I spelled it right, an Ontario-based cybersecurity firm focused on customer data protection, told the ABC News. So what they have found is that they can see direct links to the servers and companies in China that are under the control of the Chinese government. This is something that they have never seen in the past, the CEO says. So users who register or log into DeepSeek may unknowingly be creating accounts in China, making their identity, search queries, and online behavior visible to Chinese state systems. Is this any different from the privacy claims we had for the Facebooks and the Googles in the past? That's a gray area. Barney, I hope I'm spelling this right, says he used AI software to decrypt portions of DeepSeek code and found what appeared to be intentionally hidden programming that has the capability to send user data to one website, tmpassport.com, the online registry for China Mobile, a telecommunication company owned and operated by the Chinese government. China Mobile was banned from operating in the US by the FCC in 2019 due to concerns that unauthorized access to customer data could create irreparable damage to US national security. It was delisted from the New York Stock Exchange in 2021 and added to the FCC list of national security threats in 2022. China Mobile is part of a growing list of Chinese-based technology companies that have been determined to pose risk to US national security. The US is doing a full-on war to the China companies. We have also seen Donald Trump with the recent war for the import taxes. It's a mess right now. I don't want to speculate about it, but honestly, I think some of it could, okay, it's a risk, it's a privacy risk, so you have to take caution, but some of it, it's just honestly bullshit. Americans have been the ones that always have been accused of privacy concerns. Apple has just been fined like 95 billion just for their assistant listening to people. And Google have had that problem, Facebook have had that problem. Everyone has had that problem except for BlackBerry. BlackBerry was was phenomenal in security. National security officials always suspect that technology sold by a Chinese-based company has a backdoor making that data accessible to the Chinese government. In this case, the backdoor's been discovered. It's been opened, and that's alarming. This is the first time they actually find a backdoor, and they're just assuming that companies such as Huawei and the other companies like TikTok have had that. But this is actually the first time that they find anything. Alarming to say the least. Rep. Josh Gottheimer, who serves on the House Intelligence Committee, told ABC News, "I think we should ban DeepSeek from all government devices immediately. One should be allowed to download it on their device, and I think we have to inform the public," Gottheimer said. DeepSeek's terms of service specified that they shall be governed by the laws of the People's Republic of China. What else do you expect from a Chinese company? DeepSeek's privacy policy discloses that they collect all kinds of data, including chat and search query history of patterns, IP addresses, and activity from other apps. The point to take here is they are not denying anything. It's like, I don't know if it ever happened to you, but it's like when you're thinking of buying something and your phone, and next you're just surfing your phone and AD gets served to you, and it's about that thing that you were thinking, or maybe you spoke to some friend about that. Come on. Google has been listening to us for so many years that I don't think USA or US, whatever, it's in any position to actually tell that to anyone. However, experts say it's impossible to know what of this data DeepSeek is potentially sending to China Mobile. The analysis has found that DeepSeek Web 2 creates a digital fingerprint for each unique user, which has the capability to track users' activity not only while they use DeepSeek's website, but all web activity going forward. Yeah, that would be pretty bad, honestly. I mean, do your thing with your own software, but then if you are basically installing spyware into someone's computer, you should not be doing that. I think there is absolutely the intention by the CCP to collect data of Americans and user data worldwide. Krishnamurthy told ABC News, "This pattern of data collection is really familiar to people who study the use of CCP-controlled company apps, and you use those apps at your own risk." Yeah, at the end of the day, that's about it. I think there has been a survey stating after the Huawei ban, and this is an American survey, a USA survey, and like 70% of people will still prefer to be able to use a Huawei with Google services, even if your data has been transferred to China or whatever it is, the issue it is, the privacy concerns. And that's just because people know that even American companies are going to do this, so what's the difference in the end? People just want to be able to use the tool for whatever they want to do, and then privacy, I think privacy is just a concept at this point. But anyway, this is the main article we had to discuss today. In my opinion, DeepSeek has shaken the world so much that it's attracting so much hate from every country, especially countries where big companies such as OpenAI and other companies like that have ties with governments. So there is subsidies, funding, contracts. So they really don't want someone to dive in and give a free service to everyone, and I think that's why this is happening. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and see you next time.